Autism got the Katsumi Harpy from the Super Chest. Harpy's actually a really good robot. Really good one. What's up, LOL? Wow, we're at 1 minute and no game. Ah, there we go. Is Kron here? What's up, Kron? We're going to start off with the Harpy. For some reason, this is one of my favorite first robots. What I like to do is help support Simmer. Oh my god, there's the Wolf Nipple Chips. Wolf Nipple Chips. I don't know about that name, but yeah, the Nipple Chips is in the house. Nobody went to center, guys. I'm playing support. You guys got to go to the center. There should be at least like 4 people going to that center beacon. That's the thing I never understand is nobody goes to the most important beacon. My question is why? They should have been there a while ago, honestly. Alright, smush this dude. The only thing that sucks about these weapons is you got a little bit of a reload time to deal with. These are weapons that you need to be able to take your time to let reload. What the heck just happened? Did I hit the... Oh, did I hit the wrong button? I messed that one up. I messed that up big time. I thought I was going to shoot him with my ability and I accidentally hit the ability and it teleported me back home. That was not the way to do it. That was not the way to do it. Freaking purple shields everywhere. My gosh. Enough of the shields. No! I know he's gonna go into stealth, so let's shoot over at these guys instead. Ah, crap sandwiches. Alright, those 2 robots got taken out quick. Let's get our laser spider. Big old laser spider. Sorry about that, everybody. There seems to have been another YouTube video playing, and I didn't realize it. So that's off to a bad start for the live stream today. How's everyone doing? Nice to see ya. Now I gotta go over here and do a few things really quick. There's a possibility somebody might join me today in the Discord. Not 100% sure, but we'll find out. So I gotta go open the Discord room. I'm running behind. I'm disorganized. Where is my thing there? All right. My private live stream room. Let me see if I can find that. Alrighty. There we go. But yeah, nice to see you guys today. We're going to be driving the Lamborghini Sesto Elemento. I need to go start the wild card for my crew. If the game will allow me to do so, I got to start the card and then we'll be ready to rock and roll in just a minute. Okay. Wild card. But bam, we are started up. Comet, you're having a phone problem? As far as I can tell, everything's working pretty well for me, so. Hey, Melon, what's going on? What's up? Oh, nice to see ya. Clayton, what's going on, buddy? All right, so the wild card's going. Miguel, are you here? Can somebody on my crew tell the clan or the crew that the card started? Because I'm not sure where my phone is that has the line app on it. I've misplaced it somewhere. My phone is missing. That's not very good. That's not a great thing to lose a phone. Somebody's stolen my phone, guys. Somebody's stolen my phone. Have you guys seen it? Probably not. But today we got these... Oh, come on. I didn't even click on any of that. These pop-ups drive me nuts. These pop-ups drive me crazy, guys. I think they're trying to annoy us to death with these pop-ups. Mr. Cool Whip, what's going on, man? Top 10, how are you? Ah, nice. You beat some of the bosses and got some of the cars. That's amazing. That is amazing. Oh, where's my other phone? Maybe he's not here. Hold on a second. Give me 1 second, guys. I gotta find the other phone really quick. There it is. I just gotta let my crew know that I have started the wild card on the line app, and then we'll be ready to rock and roll. So give me like 10 or 20 seconds and we'll get this thing going. But yeah, I want to say thank you for coming out, everybody. You guys are all super amazing. I really appreciate you guys coming out here today. Thanks for hanging out with me and all that good stuff. These things are always a lot of fun. 70 activated. But bam! All right. Now they know. So we can get this thing going. I haven't had any problems with ads that I know of, Comet. But I haven't actually tried to watch any today, so I don't know. Yesterday they were working just fine. Alright, I'm going to fill up my gas tank, then we're going to go into the live racing. I believe we're going to be in the 12.0 lobby today, so let's find out really quick. 10.2 lobby. Alright, we're in the 10.2 lobby today. Let me put that in the chat really fast. I thought this car ran in the 12s, but it runs in the 10s, so... Alright. 10.2 lobby. Enter. Bam. Please send the thing. Hey, man. There we go. Pin message. Alright, let's go to some live racing. And let's go do it to it. Hey, Dave Black, how you doing today? Nice to see ya. Jedi is trying to tell me he stole my phone. I got a little bit of catching up to. I barely had any time to do anything yesterday. My mom just came back from the hospital, so she had a really major neck surgery, and yeah. She came home yesterday, which is great. All right, let's go do it to it. Yeah, the Corvettes in this game, some of them are super cool. Some of them look amazing. I'll tell you what, the first time I saw one of these newer Corvettes in real life, I was like, that looks like a small Ferrari. What is this? I was at a Chevy dealership, and I walked into the showroom, and they had one of those newer Corvettes sitting there, and I was like, is that a Ferrari? It looks like they kind of made it resemble a Ferrari. I think it looks pretty cool though. Jedi said he's not here. Where are you at then, buddy? Okay, so Nexus wants to know would I recommend the Glickenhaus 004C for live racing. I have a video about that car. I can't remember if that was a good live racing car or not, honestly. All right. That thing is burning out. Melon says, no, it's not a good live racer. Okay. I actually have a whole playlist on my channel called like live racing setup. So anytime I do one of those car reviews, videos, if it has a good live racing tune, I normally just put it on the live racing playlist. That way you guys can go to there and figure out which cars have live racing tunes. I mean, of course, I don't have videos for every car in the game, but that's a pretty cool... You can kind of look through the videos on that playlist to get a good idea of which cars are going to be good live racers. At least the ones that I have videos for. Unfortunately, with almost 900 cars, you can't make a video for every car. That would take years. Now, if the only thing my channel did was shift patterns, maybe, but shift patterns are just kind of like a bonus content on this channel. What's up, Maxthegamer? How you doing today, buddy? How are you? All right, we're going to go back out to the lobby. William D, what's up? Odom, nice to see ya. Comet says that just means it's good for down tuning if you need money and want to bet people 200K. Yeah, I don't like down tuning. I think down tuning is a little bit unfair, but a lot of people do that. Some people love their down tunes, but not me. Go Lamborghini, go! Go Lamborghini, go! I'll tell you what, the Sesto Elemento on stage 5 is excellent. It's a really good live racing car. Most people don't think of this as a good live racing car, but man, it does a great job, honestly. If you set it up correctly, that is. Bam! Bam, bam, bam! I got a bad start. It's my turn to lose anyways, so it's okay. It's okay to get a bad start when it's your turn to lose. But with this car, it's very crucial launching it properly. If you don't launch this car properly, you're going to have horrible, horrible results. A lot of people hate this car because they can't figure out how to drive it. What's up, Michelle? Levi, he says, I love my Sesto Elemento stock. The Sesto is definitely not a car that you need to upgrade, but it can be a good live racer. 3, 2, 1, go. You gotta let go of the gas right before it launches. That's how you get a good start on this car. If you don't get your start just right, there's so much wheel spin it slows you down and you can't even shift gears or anything. What's up, FBTS? How you doing today? Baby Yoda, hey, how you doing? Awesome to see you guys. Thank you for coming out. Goku, what's up, buddy? How you been doing? Nice to see you again. Always good to see ya. If I missed anybody, if I didn't say hello to anybody, I apologize. It's not easy to play. Yeah, watch what happens. Look, I'm trying to shift gears. It's not shifting. This is what happens if you don't get a good start on this car. It just, it does some crazy wheel spin stuff. Crazy wheel spin stuff. Dr. Knight wants to know what's the best tune for the Venom GT Spider. Now the question is, do you have the car maxed out with all the stage 6 and all the fusions? You can't always copy people's tunes, right? Let's just say me and you have different parts. Your car is going to need to be tuned differently than mine. So more than likely, that's not a question I can answer for you because we probably don't have the same parts. Now, if your car has stage 5 with all the fusions, I actually made a video about that car a couple of days ago. And I did a stage 5 tune and a stage 6 maxed out tune on it. So you might want to go check out that video. I can't remember the exact tune, but I had a stage 5 tune with all the fusions on it. But if you're missing a few fusions, then that tune may not work for you 100%, but it might get you kind of close to where you want to be. Yeah, I always like to make those videos to give you an idea of how to set your car up. I mean, it's pretty easy to get a car up to stage 5, but it's not always easy to start getting all the stage 6 parts. So that's why I like to show a stage 5 and a stage 6 shift and tune. All right. Bam. There we go. Levi says, does anybody here have a Nissan GT-R 50? When did I start my channel? I've probably had this channel since YouTube started, but I didn't always upload stuff on it all the time. I've probably been doing this game for about, what, 4 years? Maybe 5 years? I think I've been doing this game for 5 years on YouTube, honestly. That's just a rough guess, though. Dr. Knight wants to know how to beat the boss, but he's new to the game. Alright, so one thing about trying to beat the bosses is those bosses will always be there. Those bosses are not going away, guys. There's no need to be in a rush to beat the bosses. What you want to do is get a car that's fast enough before you lock it in. A lot of people miss out on the boss cars because they're trying to rush through it. But those boss races will be on your map as long as you need them to be there. So my opinion is take your time, right? It took me about almost 9 months, I think, 8 or 9 months to get through all 4 sets of boss races. Tempest 1 was pretty easy. Tempest 2 was pretty easy. Tempest 3 got very hard. Tempest 3 is really hard, especially tier 4. You almost have to have your cars maxed out when you're doing Tempest 3 tier 4. And for a new player, it can often take somebody a long time to get a car fast enough to do the tier 5 stuff. I mean, it's not really hard. It's just time consuming to sit there and grind and get all the parts for a tier 5 car as a newer player, but yeah, if you're trying to beat the bosses, the Volkswagen GTI is something you want to get. You want to get the Volkswagen GTI for tier 1. For tier 2, I still really like the Porsche Boxster. For tier 3, I would get the The Mustang you can buy in the dealership and the M4 you can buy in the dealership are both nice. But nowadays you're gonna get a couple of Elite Tuners cars once you unlock that stuff. So for Tier 5, the Toyota Supra GR is something you really want to focus on. It's amazing. Tier 4, you can go with like the Lancer or the Subaru from Elite Tuners, and you'll have really good luck with that stuff. All right, one more race here, and then we're going to go back out to the lobby and give somebody else a chance. Nature Boy says, I wish I had waited for better cars for Tempest. Yeah, you know, most of us do rush through it. I rushed through it, and I had a really hard time. Wait, what about a Tier 4 Toyota Supra? Do we have a Tier 4 Supra? I don't think we do. I know there's a Tier 3 Supra, but it's not very good. The Tier 3 Supra kind of sucks. But I don't remember a Tier 4 Supra. Alright, Drew Man, thanks buddy. Those swaps were awesome. Let's go out and give somebody else a chance to swap. Kaiser wants to race bikes. My tricycle's broken, Kaiser. My tricycle's broken, man. The front wheel fell off, and it's also like too small, man. It's like, I think it's made for like a little toddler because I can barely sit on it. It's so small. Plus the wheel's broken off. Kaiser, how you doing, buddy? Hope your day is going awesome. I messed up my launch. That's what happens when you get a bad launch right there. William D, that would only be helpful to a few people, right? Here's the thing, man. That would only be helpful to people that had that exact amount of fusions. That's not really something you can do, unfortunately. Everybody has a different setup, different parts, different fusions, so I don't think people would watch those videos, honestly, because their tune and the way they drive it might have to be different. Wants to know what PC I have. Well, I bought a PC from iBuyPower. It's a gaming PC, but the motherboard went bad after about a year, so I had to replace the motherboard. I would probably never buy another iBuyPower PC because they actually used to be a really good company. They custom build PCs, but it sounds like they've really gone downhill over the last couple of years. Kaiser, you out of here, buddy? Have a great day, man. Catch you later. But I got an i7 processor, I think a 3070 graphics card, 32 gigs of RAM. William D, yes, Asus also sucks as well. If I were going to buy a pre-built gaming computer, it would either be a Lenovo or it would be a MSI at this point. Alright, I guess I can't rematch you, Dave Black. I'm sorry, buddy. It's like, nope. We always have connection issues, me and Dave. I don't know why. That game hates us. Ah, Leroy, your iBuyPower also broke, man. I'm sorry to hear that. Do you know what went wrong with it? Normally, it's a motherboard or a power supply that goes bad. And the good news is you can usually just replace the part that's broken. Oh boy, guy, his grandmother had heart surgery. Ooh. Yeah, buddy. Oh, Dave, did I wait too long, man? Yeah, guy, I hope she gets better soon. That's no fun. My mom just got home from the hospital from a major surgery herself, so they actually kept her in a rehab place for like 3 weeks afterwards because she wasn't doing very good. She's actually been gone for almost a month. But she got to come home yesterday, and she's very happy to be home. So yeah, surgery's not a lot of fun, but, you know, most people do pull through, so... Odom, I think you're, you know, or Guy, hopefully your grandma will be just fine, buddy. More than likely, she'll be okay. How's my mom doing? You know, they say it's probably gonna take her about a year to fully recover from that, but she seems to be doing pretty good considering. Three, two, one, go. I forget whose turn it is to win, so I'm just gonna go ahead and run slow. Leroy, your power supply and your motherboard went bad. That sucks, buddy. So when my motherboard went bad, I just bought a new motherboard and I paid somebody like $60 to change it for me because I didn't want to change a processor myself, but I found a local guy that changed the motherboard for $60. I gave him a $20 tip because, I don't know, I think $60 was a really low price. But he did a pretty good job rebuilding it. I actually thought it was the power supply, so I bought a new power supply and I replaced that myself, and that didn't fix the problem, so I'm like, alright. I knew it was one or the other. I knew it was either the power supply or the motherboard because of the testing we did on it. And, yeah. It ended up being the motherboard, but now I got a brand new Corsair power supply. Got a brand new motherboard. Hopefully, you know, it's pretty much got nice parts in it now that I replaced the junk that they put in it. Can't find my flicker. Yeah, I'm not really sure how you find my flicker. I would have to figure it out myself. I haven't logged onto my Flickr page in years. Great swaps, buddy. Your grandma had a heart attack? That sucks, bud. Was it like a major heart surgery she had, or was it like a small heart surgery? Some of those surgeries aren't too bad. Then there's the major ones. Leroy, thank you, buddy. Now, I have an uncle who had his first open heart surgery when he was a little kid, like 8 years old or 6 years old or something. And I think he actually had his 4th or his 5th heart surgery this year. And he's still ticking, so most people do survive from these things and recover. But he was actually born with a bad heart. Imagine that, man, being like 6 years old or 8 years old or something and having to go have open heart surgery. That's crazy. Jagathu, what's up, buddy? Nice to see ya. Goku says it's been a while playing the game. Yeah, you haven't played, have you? Or did you just start back again? Funny said I custom built a 12400 3070 build. I don't know what a 12400 is. Is that the 12th generation i7 processor or something? I'm taking a guess. Maybe an i9? i9, not i9. FBTS, do you only like car games or do you play shooting games? Well, I have another channel for a game called War Robots, which is it's a robot fighting game. Every once in a while I play something like Pixel Gun. I used to play games like Call of Duty and CSGO, but I don't really have a lot of time that. Like, I run 3 YouTube channels, so it's a lot of work. So I gotta keep up. I really gotta keep up on the 2 games that I use for my YouTube channels. So I spend most of my time with CSR Racing and War Robots. What was my favorite event in CSR? I can't really say that I've had a favorite event. I mean, this game has events come and go constantly. I do like the Elite Tuners events just because I like the Elite Tuners cars. Most of the Elite Tuners cars are really good in this game, so I'm glad they added the Elite Tuners stuff. But yeah, I don't really know if I've had a favorite event for the most part. I mean, it's cool when you have there's an event up and you have all the cars to run it and you can, you know, get some free prize cars and whatnot. That's always awesome. Explode? No, I don't know when the 4.6 update date is going to drop. I can't tell you the info to that, unfortunately, but when it does drop, different people will get it at different times. So this game uses something called staggered updates. They tell Google we don't want everybody downloading the update on the same day because it's going to crash our servers. So what Google does is randomly pick some people to give it on when it does drop. Let's just say the game let's just say the update comes out on a Monday, right? So on that Monday, they might give like 10% of the people who are still playing CSR the update. On Tuesday, they might give, 15% of the players the update on Tuesday. On Wednesday, some more people get it. Thursday, some more people. So usually after about a week, everybody finally has it. So it's a crazy way that they do this. Holy crap, guys, got that 6-second Camaro. I think that's a really cool looking car. I wish I could have got that one. I like it a lot, man. It's a beautiful car. Beautiful car. William D, that's the one thing about the game is players come and players go, my friend. I've played a lot of games where you have, groups of players and people, people have things going on in the real life. People are going to do what they're going to do. Some people quit the game. Some people need a break, but you just have to be able to accept that that's going to happen because nobody's going to stay in a crew or whatever forever. You know what I mean? You may have your like a handful of people that stay for years and years and years, but normally there's going to be like a high turnover rate for a lot of it. Like my CSR2 crew, I'm really surprised, but we've got several guys that have been here for like several years. We have people leave occasionally, but man, we got a lot of people that have been here for a long time. I'm actually really surprised about that. Says, some people think the game is beep, but I don't think so. Alright, please try and keep language. Please try and keep the language clean in the chat, bud. Sometimes you got kids in the chat and stuff like that, so... Is it my turn to win? I forget. I'm going to go ahead and run slow. I think it's my turn to lose. Explode says me. What about you, buddy? Yeah, William D, sorry to hear you're going to lose a good player. It does suck when good players leave, but yeah, it does happen. Explode? I didn't see you say any curse words, my friend. Said the S word. Odom says we have the NASCAR street racing thing in Chicago. That's pretty cool. I know a lot of people are worried that there's going to be a bunch of troublemakers causing problems for the event. Will motorbikes be added? I don't know. I really don't know. My guess is if they were going to add motorbikes, they would have done it by now, but with this game, I mean, anything is possible, so they might add those someday. Yeah, you know, it's actually raining here today, too. We got a lot of rain the last couple of days. We haven't had rain in months, and all of a sudden, it's like, bam, here's a bunch of rain. Now, Levi says he does not want to see motorbikes added. Levi, why don't you want to see motorbikes, bud? I mean, honestly, I wouldn't mind it. I mean, they would probably have to... You would probably... As long as they didn't have the cars racing against the motorcycles, I think the motorcycles would have to race against the motorcycles. It would almost have to be like a separate event. If you know what I'm saying. Oh, I guess it was my turn to win that one. Is crab sandwiches. Yeah, we do have a car with a rocket engine strapped on top. That's a little bit crazy, right? What I think's funny is they have cars in the game that are faster than the car with a rocket engine on top, right? You think the car with the rocket engine would always be the fastest car in the game. But I guess it doesn't always work that way. But yeah, I mean, honestly, I don't think we need motorbikes in the game. Some people would enjoy it, some people maybe not. People who really like motorcycles would probably love it. All right, we'll do like 2 more races here, then we'll go back out to the lobby so somebody else can have a chance. William says Mythbusters had a car with rockets attached. I never saw that one. What did it do? Did it work, or did it like blow up and explode, or what? I imagine a car with a rocket on top would be pretty crazy and almost impossible to drive. I bet if the rocket's alignment was off just slightly, it would push the car to the left or the right, or yeah. I don't think I would want to drive that car, honestly. Alright, good swap, Sky. I'm going to go back out to the lobby so somebody else can get a chance. So, here we go, here we go. That was the very first Mythbusters episode ever? Is that what you're saying? Alright, we got Magic Green and the Toyota Supra. I would drive a remote controlled car. That'd be kind of fun. FBTS, you know, they make a lot of money by trying to sell you cars, right? If you were able to just trade cars or give cars away, they would probably make a lot less money, so I don't think that's ever going to happen. One thing you got to remember about these mobile games is they rely on constant purchases coming in. Like, these game makers are also a business, and they run these games like a business, so if they find, hey, if we do this and we start making less money, we're not going to do that. I tried to slow down, my man. I think that was your turn to win there, but it didn't work. So yeah, I don't think they're ever going to let us trade cars or anything like that, because I think that would be a huge hit to their revenue. It would be nice. It would be very nice, but never going to happen. Odom, yeah, I don't know why they stopped doing the holiday events. I think most people miss those. I'm not really sure why, but I always really enjoyed the Easter events where they gave you Rocket Bunny cars as prizes. I thought that was great, but William D, my understanding is a lot of people don't have daily events anymore. So it's already gone for a lot of people. Alright, FBTS, more than likely the Fast and Furious events will come back. I mean, they usually have like one once a year. Am I in college? No, I never went to college. College is very expensive, and I know a lot of people who went to college racked up $40,000, $50,000, $60,000, and they got a job working at like the local fast food place. And now they can't afford to pay off their college bills and stuff like that. So, I mean, I guess if you go to college for the correct thing, if you go for the right thing, you can do well. But some people go to college and they take these dumb classes, and yeah. You know, some people will have their major in something that is very hard to find a real job in, so I guess you gotta train for the right thing. I never really knew what I wanted to do. So nowadays, you know, if I had to do it over again, I probably would have went to school for some kind of computers or something. Nature Boy says he thinks CSR is done with Fast and Furious. Yeah, I don't know, man. I really don't know. I mean, they do gotta have a license and stuff like that to have the Fast and Furious cars and use them, so... support said they're gonna phase it out. Interesting. Yeah, if you wanted to do the Fast and Furious events, you had to buy those cars with real money. Those were not cheap cars. FBTS wants to know, how do I get into your lobby? Well, my car is tuned to 12.2, and I've got the car so it should be running about 12.2, so that gets me into the 12.2 lobby or somewhere close to it. So if you do the same and get your car running about 12.2, then you might be able to find the 12.2 lobby that I'm in. There may be several of them, which is where it kind of gets tricky, but... Karen, how's it going? Can I bet you money? No, I don't normally do that, man. It takes me years to save up the amount of money I have saved up. The amount of time that I play, you know, I make a little bit more than it takes to upgrade the car every season, so... I don't give my money away because it takes so much work and so much time spent to get it. For example, 2 years ago when the Elite Tuners cars came out, I had spent almost all of my game cash, so it's taken me 2 years to save up this amount of money. Over 2 years, actually. So I ain't just gonna let that go like it was nothing, because I don't want to spend another 2 years trying to get it all back. You know what I mean? Now, some people who spend 4, 5, 6, 7 hours a day playing the game, they make all kinds of money, but I don't have that much time to sit there and play, so... I probably spend about an hour, hour and a half a day playing when I'm not live streaming, and you know, then I got a bunch of other stuff to do. Plus, if I start playing too much, then I get tired of the game and get kind of burnt out. So if you play something too much, you get sick of it. I don't want to get sick of it. I like this game. I'm not doing very good at paying attention to whose turn it is to win today. I am having a really hard time multitasking today. Alright, so... Ammo Horani, I'm probably saying that wrong, says I'm waiting for you. Thing is, there's a lot of people waiting, so when I do come out to the lobby, you got to be really fast to try and grab me because somebody else will quick, so... I mean, there might be 20 people in there trying to wait to race me. I don't know. So I do several swaps with one person, then I come back out to the lobby to give somebody else a chance. But yeah, you got to be really, really fast to grab me before somebody else does. If I was better at multitasking, I would like set a number of races and only race so many races per person, but I would never be able to keep track of that. Lord OM, what do you mean by do a collaboration with CSR2, my friend? Like, what are you talking about? Like, you're saying I should work with the people who make the game, like the actual game manufacturers, or what? They don't seem to sponsor any YouTubers. Oh, there's Melon. I think they have one YouTuber that they sponsor, and that's it. I've tried to contact them, I don't know how many times over the years, and nope, they won't write me back. I even had the direct contact information for the guy that deals with that kind of stuff, and he would not write me back. Andy Style, I guess you're not hearing any sound on the stream. Somebody tell Andy Style to turn the volume up, or maybe he has the phone muted because... Yeah, I don't think Seven World's really making videos anymore on CSR. Yeah, did you guys see all the cars on the new update? What? That van is pretty weird. I know on the last live stream somebody was asking me about that van, which I've never even heard of before, but it's such a weird looking vehicle, but I kind of like it at the same time. You know, last time I looked at Seven World Gaming's profile, it looked like he hadn't put out a video in about 3 months. I was like, oh man, he must have stopped. I'm actually surprised he stopped putting out videos, honestly. I mean, he had a pretty cool channel. I mean, from what I saw, he was getting good views. I mean, I'm not sure why he's not putting out CSR stuff anymore. Nature Boy says, sure, the van will take up the whole screen. I'm not really sure. I think it's like a small Sprinter type of van, honestly. Like, I think it's what my neighbor has. My neighbor has a Ford Sprinter van. And I bet it's about the size of that. So like Mercedes makes a Sprinter, Ford makes a Sprinter type of deal. A lot of companies use those for work. I may be wrong, but I'm assuming that van is the same size as that, and they're kind of small vehicles. It's like a small van. Now, I'd have to see it in real life to know for sure, but it just the way it looks reminds me of his little Ford van over there. So I don't know if that's a big vehicle or a small vehicle. It might be a lot bigger than I realize. I'd have to look it up and see what was going on with it. Lord Olam says, Danny, how are you now from that disease? What are you referring to exactly? The celiac disease or the other health problems or thyroid disease or what? I got all kinds of health problems, bud. If you're just asking how I'm doing in general, it's just the, you know, same old stuff, unfortunately. Nothing really changes too much, I mean. Yeah, I got a lot of problems, honestly. A lot of health problems. For example, I need a tool to put my socks on because I've lost range of motion. Like, I can't even like bring my foot up high enough to reach my foot. It's terrible. But for some reason, I just don't move like I used to, you know? It's not a lot of fun. Not a lot of fun. But, you know, you work with what you got, I guess. William D says CSR should pay me. Well, that would be cool. They probably don't like that I review certain cars, though, and say, that car sucks, don't upgrade it. Lord OM, I've been going to doctors for years, and all they can say is, look, you've got an autoimmune type disease. We see that your immune system is attacking your body, but we can't pinpoint exactly what's causing it, so... The doctors I've been dealing with have not been very helpful. They suck, actually. Melon, great swaps, buddy. Pedro says Ford Transit. Yeah, I think that is what my neighbor has, actually, a Ford Transit. Pretty cool little van, actually. 3, 2, 1, go. Bam! 4th gear. Bam! 5th gear. But I'll tell you what, doctors are pretty lousy. What I notice about doctors, if they can't figure out what you have going on quickly, they just want to like push you out and tell you to go somewhere else. Then the next guy does the same thing, then the next guy does the same thing. Nobody really wants to dig into what your problem is and help you out. Sucks. I don't know why doctors are like that, but they're all been crap. I currently don't like doctors. Lord, are the doctors of the medical service in India actually good? Here it's pretty terrible. Hey, Max is back. What did you go shopping for, my friend? A roll of I'm gonna guess a roll of duct tape, a screwdriver, and some lime popsicles. William D says, we know more about the moon than the human body. Honestly, I don't think we know anything about the moon. So check this out. This is a really interesting fact about the moon. And they don't know why this happened, but when they sent us to the moon, like whatever parts fell off of the ship landed on the moon, right? The thrusters or whatever. I don't know how to explain this. Like the thruster or whatever came off the ship that they got rid of, and it crashed into the moon. And they said, NASA said the moon rang like a bell for hours. Then the second time they did a moon mission, the same thing happened, and the moon rang like a bell for hours, meaning the moon would almost have to be like hollow and be made out of some sort of metallic stuff. So they don't know nothing about it, honestly. But how would something just vibrate for hours if it's a solid piece of rock or a solid piece of who knows what, right? So honestly, I think they don't really understand anything about the moon. They don't know anything about it. They don't know if it's hollow. They don't know if it's solid. They don't know what it's made out of. I mean, William D says that's why they cut out the audio on the Apollo mission. Now, if you watch the Ancient Aliens show, the Ancient Alien people say, oh, the moon's really an alien base, and they're... I mean, there's no evidence of that I know of, but there's definitely evidence that the moon rang like a bell when something crashed into it, so that's pretty weird. Leroy says the moon is made of cheese. And if you don't believe me about the moon ringing like a bell, look it up. Google that. You'll find out that it's true. I mean, NASA documented this. I think they said they're going to make another mission to the moon, so we're supposed to be going back. All right, one more race here, then we're going to go out to the lobby again. William D says you should see when a meteor slammed into it. Lord says aliens. What about aliens, my friend? My dad used to love those aliens movies. I never liked them so much. Alright, I need to pee, guys. I need to pee, so I'll be right back in a minute. Like, oh, I gotta pee, gotta pee, gotta pee, gotta pee, gotta pee. So yeah, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Now, honestly, it would be really cool to be able to go into space and go visit the moon and see what it's all about, but I'll tell you what, I don't think I would be brave enough to get onto some crazy rocket booster and fly into the space, and yeah, no thank you. That's a pretty dangerous or scary thing. I think only crazy people do that. William says it rained for 4 days. Holy moly. That's insane. It's super insane, actually. Am I back? Yes, I have returned. And tell you what, I'm hungry. I gotta decide if I want meatballs or tater tots today for breakfast. I guess it'll be lunch because I won't be, you know, by the time I eat it'll be like 11 o'clock or 11:30. Oh, I forgot to turn the thing on, guys. I'm sorry. Alright, you guys should be able to see the screen again. 3, 2, 1, go. Odom says, yeah, he's not going to go on any mini subs in the ocean. You know, I would love to go on a submarine, but not if it goes down very deep. No, thank you. Like a submarine that can float around in a swimming pool? Sure. A submarine that goes down 1,000,000 miles into the ocean? No, thank you. No thank you to that. But yeah, I'm not ending the stream. We still got about another hour. Am I a spicy eater? Not really. I can't eat very much because of having celiac disease, so I eat a lot of gluten-free pasta, a lot of potato products, and a few other things. A lot of peanut butter. But when it comes to like spices and stuff, I mean, a lot of the preservatives and the anti-caking agents and stuff will make me really sick. So there's a lot of stuff I just can't eat. So I have a very crappy diet of stuff that it's not really, I mean, yeah, my diet is kind of crappy, you know. Celiac disease. There's a protein in certain wheats and grains that makes your immune system attack your intestines, and then it eats them away, so I have to avoid eating anything with that protein in it. What's up, B-Flex? Christian wants to know what car is in the next pass. I actually don't know. How long do we have left on the current one? Don't we still have a little time left on the current one? Is this one almost over? If so, I mean, that went by really fast. I'm not very good at keeping track of time. I'm really bad at it. It feels like the pass started just like a couple of weeks ago, so. I'm not driving this car very well today. I'll tell you that. I've been paying more attention to the chat than what I'm doing on the game, so yeah. Alright, 3, 2, 1, go. When's my birthday? Oh, I hate birthdays. I don't even tell my good friends when my birthday is. They have no idea. Birthdays? No thank you. No thank you. I'm not a big fan, actually. Baby Yoda says we have the Hennessy Venom F5 for the Purple Star. He knows that. Nature Boy says birthdays are for children. Yeah, you know, I don't like things that remind me that I'm old. That I'm an old fart. Or at least I'm gonna be one of these days because of those darn birthdays. Birthdays stink. I hate them. I remember a couple birthdays where I was like, oh man, I'm old now. I didn't like them. I didn't like them one bit, but you know, it is what it is. It's terrible, but I don't know whose turn it is to win. I don't know what's going on here. I'm paying zero attention to the game. Theo, you like the free cake, huh? Yeah, I mean, I guess that's a good thing. I can't eat cake, though. So it wouldn't be any good for me. I'd get really sick if I ate cake. Lord O.M. says, I never celebrate my birthdays. Yeah. I never have either. I'm not a big fan of those things at all. Birthday week? What's birthday week exactly? Do some people try to celebrate their birthday for an entire week? I've never heard of that. Alright, so unfortunately CBR is gone. I can't challenge him. I had to buy gas. Michelle Shelton, how's it going? Nice to see you today. Christian, what do you mean by red equipment for money? Is it profitable? It would only be profitable if somehow you were getting money back from buying it. So no, it's not going to be profitable. It'll be profitable for the company that owns the game if you buy something, but you're not going to make any type of profit off of buying something on the game. So I'm not sure exactly what you're getting at there. There's somebody named Tater Tot. But what is red equipment? Are you talking about the red fusion parts? Are you talking about the red elite tuners parts? Those are actually pink and not red. So I'm not sure what you're referring to exactly. Yeah, Nature Boy, you don't need to upgrade the Sesto. It's a cool car. It does have a good live racing setup, but there's really no reason to upgrade it. Alright, well, maybe you guys are no longer in my lobby. We'll go ahead and race this guy. I really like the Sesto, mainly because of the way it looks. It has a great Stage 5 live racing tune. Alright. VR Man wants to know, is the Mustang Boss 302 a good starter car? Yes, but there's only one problem with the Boss. Right? you got to get elite tokens and stuff and level it up with those if you want the car to be as fast as possible. So most people are better off just getting the Volkswagen GTI and running that. Once you have the GTI, all you got to do is get some fusion parts. You don't have to worry about getting the elite tuners tokens to level it up and whatnot. Odom says tater tots making him hungry. Me too. Alright, we got Drew Man again. Cool, cool. Yeah, I should be in the 10.2 lobby if everything's going properly today. 10.2 to 10.4, I would say. Somewhere in that ballpark. Where can you get more parts for the KTM? Is that purple stars or is that golden stars? So if you go to that car and it has golden stars, you can go into rare imports. You can click on the little tab that says parts, and then any crates you open with your bronze keys will give you parts for that car. Now if it's got purple stars, it's going to be real money. If it's golden stars, it's bronze keys. If it's purple stars, it costs real money to get the parts. What the heck are crispy crowns, Nature Boy? I've never heard of that. Have I done breakfast? No, I haven't eaten yet today. I usually eat maybe twice a day. And then like in between meals, I have a couple spoons of peanut butter here and there. So I snack on peanut butter, which is quite yummy. Normally in the morning I have like tater tots or meatballs. Then in the evening I usually have like rice and vegetables. Sometimes I'll chop up some hot dogs and put it in the rice and cover it with cheese. Sometimes I'll put some beans in the rice. Pretty yummy. Beans and rice, beanie weenies and rice. That's actually really good. Nature Boy says crispy crowns are like little tater tots, but in little circles like Burger King hash browns. Oh, okay. I've never actually seen those. Now I remember the Ore-Ida smiley face fries. So, Christian, I just answered your question, buddy. Did you not hear it a second ago? Or a minute ago? I already answered that, my friend. Barbecue baked beans. No, I don't like those. Bush's baked beans has like these barbecue ones, but I think they taste like there's a bunch of sugar added. Maybe you're talking about something different, but yeah, I usually get canned baked beans and black beans and I mix them together. I'll open a can of the black beans and I'll open a can of the baked beans. I'll put it in a container and I'll mix it, then I'll pour it all in my rice. Lord OM says I should laugh. What should I be laughing at, sir? Was something funny? I didn't notice anything funny to laugh at, my friend. Okay, so if you have the K team with purple stars, unfortunately, the only way to get parts for that is to spend real money. Or if that car is ever part of an event again, they might have event crates for it at that time of the event. Okay, that shift did not go well on my car. That was the worst shift ever. A fartathon. Ew, that's nasty. That's nasty. I know a lot of people say beans make them fart, but I've never had that problem from beans. Beans don't give me gas, guys. Maybe I'm lucky, or maybe that's just a rumor, I'm not sure. Beans, beans, the musical fruit. The more you eat, the more you toot. That's what they say, but I don't think that's real. Beans, beans with every meal. Something, something, I don't know the words. Maybe I'm not human. Oh, man. I guess that's a theory, right? Maybe I am a Martian. I don't know. Maybe I came from Mars. Not sure. Maybe I'm a fish. You'll never know. You'll never know. I'm not going to tell. I might be a fish. If I were a fish, I wouldn't tell you about it. Alright, world-based swaps. And I had a bad shift pattern there, so I'm probably going to lose. Yep, I lost. Odom says I talk like an alien sometimes. Why do you say that? What's up, Luke, man? He says Danny came from the multiverse. I guess you guys have all kinds of weird conspiracy theories about me, huh? Oh, Luke, man, you're you changed accounts? Oh, are you talking about that voice changer thing I was playing with the other day? Yeah, that can get a little bit weird. Oh, crap, man. This car, you know what? This car takes a lot of focus to drive properly. This is not a good car for me to be live streaming with because, yeah, you got to be really focused on this thing. If you don't launch this one perfectly, it gets a bad start every time. Roadster wants to know what's my favorite car. In the game, you mean? I don't know if I really have a favorite. There's so many good cars and awesome cars in the game, it's really hard to pick one. One of my favorite all-around cars, though, is that Toyota Supra GR, just because everybody gets it for free and it's good at almost everything. It's just a really awesome car. I mean, honestly, you can't go wrong with that car. Hey, Thomas, what's up, buddy? How you doing today? Awesome to see ya. B-Flex says, Danny, you maxed out the super yet? Well, I mean, my GR super has been maxed out. My other super, the Mark IV one, is still one upgrade away. Getting 1,200 pink tokens can take quite a while. Like, quite a while. So it'll be there eventually. One of these days. Hold on a second. What the heck? What are you doing, thing? My streaming software's something closed and I'm trying to get... Trying to get it to open again, but it's not really... It's not cooperating. Hold on a second. Alright, there we go. Sometimes you accidentally hit a button or a key and your streaming software closes out something you need to be able to see. I'm always sleepy, buddy. I'm tired all day long. It's terrible. I'm always hungry and I'm always tired, so... Always hungry and always tired. Not sure why, but you know, it is what it is sometimes. I'm tired and I'm starving right now. Not really starving, but I'm very hungry. I can't wait to get off here just so I can make something to eat. I'm looking forward to food. Yummy, yummy, food in my tummy. What do you think about buying cars for real money? Is it worth it? That's really personal preference there. I mean, some of those cars are really cool. Other ones, not so much. Ah, Lowton, what's up, buddy? You're world based. Cool, cool. Yeah, we raced a minute ago. So in the 5 years, that's the first time you've raced me. Well, yeah, that's cool. You got to race me, bud. You know, there's a lot of lobbies and a lot of car times, so it's not always easy to run into people, I guess. Nice voice, aliens. The alien voice. Alright. I'm not very good at racing today. I cannot get this car to run right, guys. I'm paying attention to talking to you guys, not paying attention to how I launch this thing, so... Yeah. Oh yeah, the Dork House is a great car, actually. The Tier 5 Dork House is a wonderful car. I know Melon likes it. Melon definitely likes it. Is Danny my real name? Yeah. Sure is. You're usually in the 8.2s to 8.5s. I think most of my live racing cars are usually around 12 seconds something. I always go for the lower performance point high Evo tune cars, just for the ease of use and not having to reset cars and all that junk. So they're usually somewhere in the 10 to 12 second lobbies.
Alright, so here's what everybody calls the alien noise. I turned on the noise changer. It doesn't work very good on the live streams, I'll tell you that. Alright, there we go, that one's a little better. There's our alien voice. Hey, hey!
That one was pretty loud. That's the one problem with that app, is sometimes it's loud. Odin wants me to beam him up. Oh, I somehow reset the volume. That's why it was so loud. I'm not sure how that happened. You're supposed to sing through this thing.
Hey, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I'm not really sure, but when I'm live streaming, it always sounds crappy. Like if I do that and I record it, it's very different. I think the live streaming is like doing something weird with the audio. That app.
We got all kinds of crazy stuff. Look, man, I am your father. I don't know why, but it keeps changing the volume every time. Weird.
Turn that thing off. Alright. Aw, crap, the game crashed. That's what happens when you're playing with voice changing apps, I guess. The game crashes. You guys broke my game. Alright, hold on a second, guys. Let me get this back up. Well, this time I didn't have to pee, but I'll be right back. As soon as I get the game running again. Alright, hold on a second, guys. Hold on just a minute. Game, hurry up. There we go. Now we're back. Now we're back. Live. Here we are. Hold on, let me look at what's going on with the race pass. Okay, so there's 3 days, roughly 4 days left on it. I don't even pay attention to the race pass. I didn't even get close. Look at this. I'm still several away from getting the car, but if they made this easier, I would probably buy the race pass, but you know what? I don't want to spend my parts. I don't want to have to upgrade cars that I have no interest in upgrading. I don't want to put fusion parts on cars. I'm not going to pull this Prestige Cup car if I've already got it. You know what I mean? What I see the race pass is something that's trying to make me spend all of my resources that I don't want to spend, so I don't pay attention to it. I gotta pay to buy that just so I can waste all my resources for no reason, you know what I mean? I don't like it. Nature Boy says I'm the stingiest player. I am very, very, very stingy. That's the only reason I have a lot of stuff in the game is because I'm stingy and I'm really like picky with it. If I wasn't like that, you know, I wouldn't have crap. I know a lot of players that spend everything the second they get it, then they're always struggling to get the stuff they need, so. How much money have I spent on this game? So I'm going to say within the last 5 years, I've probably spent less than $200. Maybe about $100, I don't know. I occasionally buy a $20 car if there's a car that comes out that I really want. Like, for example, I bought a couple of the Kin Block cars. I bought one of the Fast and Furious cars. I don't have much money to spend on extra stuff. YouTube doesn't pay as much as people think. I'll tell you what, I spend a lot of time making videos and stuff. I probably make like $2 to $4 an hour off of it. YouTube doesn't pay much. Now, between my three channels that are I'm constantly uploading on, I've made almost 80 videos in the last 30 days. And that's including live streams. And let's just say it takes about an average of 2 hours to make a video times 80. That's like 160 hours I spent making videos over the last 30 days. And that doesn't count the 2 or 3 hours I spent answering people's comments on YouTube every day. And all the other stuff that I have to do. That's just like live streaming, editing, recording, and stuff like that. Look, man, yeah, thanks, buddy. That would be very nice of you. Ah, there's Baby Yoda. Yeah, you have to have a really big channel. I mean, if you're one of those guys that post a video and it gets 500,000 views in one day, you're probably making some money right there. I mean, sometimes I post a video and it makes $2 or $3. Sometimes I post a video, it might make $10, $20, $30 if I'm lucky. Michael just finished watching the resource video. Yeah, you gotta be stingy with those things if you don't want to be broke, but I'm probably a little bit too stingy with mine. What about a young lady? William D said that only happens when you're a young lady that jumps on a trampoline. What? That's funny. Nature Boy says, too bad we're not all born wealthy. Yeah, that would be nice. What's sad is, like, here in the United States, there's like a handful of families that have, like, the 1%ers, right? 1% of the people in the United States have more money than everybody else in the entire world. Honestly, if I were one of those people, I would just give that money out to everybody. I mean, what do they need all that money for? I mean, some of those people have billions, like the Rothschilds and the Rockefellers and all those 1% families. Billions and billions and billions and billions. They could never spend it in a billion years if they wanted to. If I had that kind of money, I would say, look, I'm sending everybody in the United States like $1 million. I mean, honestly, I don't know if you could send everybody $1 million, but you could do a lot of good. You could help a lot of people and do a lot of good with that money, you know. Lukeman says, Danny, you are so nice that you don't spend so much money on game. Otherwise, all YouTubers spend so much money in games. Well, if I could afford it, I would probably spend a little bit more money on the game, but I can't. Currently, due to all the health issues and stuff, my YouTube channels are my only income, and well, it's you know, when that's your only income, it's pretty hard to make a good living. Sucks having health problems, honestly. I wish I could go back to driving a delivery truck or something. I kind of miss being a delivery driver. That was a cool job. I used to drive a delivery truck for FedEx. I used to drive a delivery truck for a produce company. Now, FedEx, I'll tell you, that's a very stressful job delivering for them. The produce company was really nice and laid back. With FedEx, you felt like you were always racing against the clock to get your job done. It was very stressful. But when I did the produce company, you just kind of, some days I would be done in 6 hours. Other days it would take 10 hours. You would just kind of go at your own pace, get your deliveries done. Then you just, when you're done, you just clock out and go home, you know? Some weeks I might get 30 hours. Some weeks I might get 50 hours, just depending on how many deliveries and stuff. But that was a cool job, man. Reversed, what's up, buddy? Do I play more games? On this channel, I just do this game, but I do have another YouTube channel for a game called War Robots. And at the moment, those are the main two games I play. I mean, I do play some other stuff every once in a while, but I don't get much time for it. Odom says, you now deliver good videos. Yeah, thanks. This probably wasn't a very good live stream because I wasn't paying attention to the racing, so I'm sorry, guys. More than likely, I've been running slow the whole time, so I don't know if I was cheating people out of wins or if I was losing most of the races or what, but... Normally, I'm better at paying attention to the racing than this, but not today. I don't know why. I just can't concentrate on both at all today. So I've just been concentrating on the chat, and whatever happens during the race happens. So we got about 15 more minutes on the stream, and then I get to eat something, which will be amazing. Because I am hungry. Melon says, smash that like button. Would definitely appreciate that. What's better, the blue or the white Sesto? They're exactly the same. There's no difference. So if you pull the non-boss version of the Sesto, there are a couple of colors available, but yeah, it would be the same exact car. So what's better would be the one that you like the looks of best. Whichever one looks better would be the better one. The Purple Star version, of course, you know, is probably faster than the Golden Star one, but all the Golden Star Sestos are exactly the same. Hey, Ark, what's up, man? How you doing today? Oh yeah, the Bullide's nice. That's a car that I actually bought. I think I paid real money for the Bullide. That was worth it. That's a cool car. I enjoy having it. Alright, so Master wants to know what's the best bot in War Robots. Well, the thing is, you know, there's beacon modes, and then there's team deathmatch where everybody just camps. So it kind of depends on what you're trying to do and what game modes you're playing, but you can build certain robots in the workshop. One of the best robots to build, in my opinion, would be the Fenrir. The Fenrir is a really good tank. It's very hard to kill. It does well on all game modes. You do kind of got to try to get the legendary pilot called Bernadette Wolf to put on your Fenrir, though. That gives him 50% more durability when you get the Bernadette Wolf pilot, and that turns him into a super tank. Another really good tank is the Invader, and I think you can build a Harpy in the workshop as well. Harpy is a great... just like a great damage dealer, a great support robot that works great on any mode. So I would say 3 of the best robots in the workshop right now that you can actually build would be Fenrir, Invader, and a Harpy. That's my opinion, at least. Ark, glad you're doing well, my man. That's awesome. But yeah, I got a channel. I got a whole channel for War Robots. I do a lot of weapon reviews and build videos and stuff like that, so you guys might find that helpful if you're looking for, like, I think I got a playlist on that channel for weapon reviews. I'm not really sure how many videos are on there or whatnot, but weapon and robot reviews, I don't know. I'd have to really go look at the playlists on that channel. I was kind of slacking on making playlists for the War Robots channel, honestly. Like, this channel has got a bunch of really specific playlists. On that channel, I made a couple of playlists here and there, but... yeah, this channel has a lot of really great info in the playlist. I'm trying to start to do more better playlists. Like, I started doing a weapon review playlist. I started doing drone review playlists. I started doing Titan review playlists and stuff like that on that other channel. So I'm going to start paying more attention to getting playlists together. If I think it's a video that'll help somebody out in some way, I'll mess with that. Alright, well, we only got a few minutes left on the stream here, so I think I'm going to back out of the live racing lobby. Let's try and look at... Let me see how many cars I've actually bought. Alright, so... I bought the 16 here, so there's 1. I bought this Audi. There's 2. Whoops. I didn't mean to click on it. We're going to find how much money... Figure out how much money I've spent on this game. So, 20 bucks, 60, 80... There's $100 right there. And this is over a 6-year period, okay? Some of these cars, I don't remember how I got them. So I got the Charger and the Ford Escort in a package where I got both cars together for $20. So there's $120. So yeah, I mean, I can tell you I've spent less than $200 on this game in 6 years. Now, the 3 cars up top, I don't remember if I won those as prizes or if I paid for those. I'm pretty sure these were... So the Gamera and the Challenger have golden stars, so I think I won those as prizes. Now, the Continental GT, I'm not 100% sure. Do I want to sell my account? No, definitely not. Definitely not. I'm going to keep this account forever. I will keep this forever and ever and ever, ever, ever. Oh my god, I have too many garages. There we go. I actually need to open a couple crates and try and get a part for my Supra. So, I'm missing one stage 6 part for the Supra. And I need to get it. So here's what I'm going to do. Like, I'm 1 upgrade away from making this golden star, or purple stars, right? But unfortunately, as soon as this hits purple stars, it's going to cost real money to buy the parts for this car. So right now, I'm going to go into Rare Imports. I'm going to click on the Parts tab. And I'm just going to go ahead and start opening crates. Now I'm going to try and get that last stage 6 part that I need. And then when I do make it purple stars, then I've got all my stage 6 parts. But yeah, I mean, I've been saving these bronze keys for like over a year. I haven't spent any in a long time, so... That's a nitrous. Was that the one I need? Probably not, but let's go find out. Nope. Which one do I actually need? I need the intake. I need to get the intake. Do I still use the Harkness Sesto Elemento? Occasionally I use it for live racing, but I don't use it for anything else. On stage 5, with the way I have it set it up, it's a great live racing car. Was that first thing I pulled, was that a stage 6 part? I don't know if it was or not. Come on. Nope. It gave me the body. Let me go look just to be sure. Nope. Didn't get it. Master, what do you mean by greens? 15,000 greens. I'm not sure what you mean by that. Are you talking about the green Elite Tuners tokens? Those green ones are really easy to get. The green ones add up really fast. The blue ones... The blue ones and the green ones add up quick. The gold and the other ones are pretty hard to get. Come on. Nope, that's not it. Melon says fit all my stage 6 before I pull. Let's try that. Let's try that. I'm not sure if that works, but if that works, that would be pretty cool. All right, we're going to put them all on. And if the next part we get is the intake, that'll be pretty interesting. One thing I've noticed is no matter what you do, this game never guarantees that you won't get duplicates. But when you're opening these crates, if you get 7 loyalties in a row, you will get 7 different loyalties. What the heck? Oh man, it's not going to let me get any more, so now I got to open these other ones. What a junk. I got to do 14 pulls just to get one part. I don't like it. Why do they have a limit on that, honestly? That's what I want to know. I forgot that they put a limit on that. I don't normally open those bigger crates, but... that sucks that they have a limit. It's kind of nice being able to spend your keys. I mean, honestly, I think they would make more money if they didn't have a limit, if you really think about it. Why put a limit on something that will potentially make you money? Because some people, if they don't get what they want, might go out and buy more keys, then come back in and start spending. But if they have a limit, that's never going to happen, so... that doesn't make sense to me. Aha! There's the intake that I needed. Melon, maybe you're onto something there, buddy. Maybe you were onto something there. I never realized that. Thank you. So yeah, I mean, I guess if you're trying to pull for parts, make sure you put all your stage 6 on the car. Make sure you've got them all installed, because that's cool. Now we got her maxed out, guys. Oh, I don't have enough pink parts. I'm missing the parts to max it out. So never mind. We're not maxed out yet. But we got all the parts. So we're good. Yeah, Million. Thanks for letting me know that. That's actually something I didn't realize. That's very good information. I would assume most people probably, you know, would have all the stage 6 parts on it, but not me, because I had it on the lower setup for live racing. How much time do I play live racing in a day? Not that much, honestly. I used to spend probably 2 hours a day live racing, but now I probably just, you know, when I'm not live streaming, I just come through, I run all my daily stuff, then I might pop on for 1 or 2 tinks of live racing here and there. So I do my daily stuff, and then I switch between live racing and showdown for the rest of the day. But every Sunday I spend about 2 hours live streaming for the live racing for the stream and stuff like that. But like I said, if I play too much, I get bored with the game, so I don't want to get burnt out on it. So do I have any other favorite games? There's a lot of games I like, but this and War Robots. I have another YouTube channel for a game called War Robots. Those are the two games that I play the most. I play CSGO sometimes. I play Pixel Gun 3D sometimes. What else? There's a goofy little game called Dinos Royal that I really like. It's a really dumb mobile game, but for some reason I find it to be fun. I got a couple other PC games, but I don't really have time to keep up with all of them, so I mainly play CSR2 Racing and War Robots. I don't like Call of Duty Mobile. I get really bored playing that one. I played that for like 3 or 4 months, and then I got sick of it. I don't know. I don't really like it. Not my style. Cool game, but not really my style. But guys, I gotta get going, so I just want to say thank you all for coming out today. You guys are amazing. Anybody who's a channel member, thank you. Anybody who ever donates every once in a while or hits the thank you button or any of that good stuff, I really appreciate it. Any extra support really helps the channel. And everybody who hangs out with me on the streams and watches the videos all the time, I really appreciate you guys a lot. So thank you for being here, and we'll be back on every Friday and Sunday for more live streams, all right? But I got to get going. Thank you guys so much. Catch you guys later. Have an amazing day, and we will catch you next time.